I'm Jessica Williams, and welcome to another Intrepid Minute. I'm standing in the Chief Petty Officer's quarters on board our submarine Growler. Growler had about 90 to 100 crew members on board on every patrol, and we're going to go take a look at some of the places they slept. Growler's officers had the most space and privacy on board the submarine. You can also see here some touches in the space of fake wood paneling to make it maybe feel a little bit more pleasant in here, less like you're inside a submarine. The commanding officer had the only private stateroom on board Growler, and you can see in that space that the bed folds down for the commanding officer to sleep and then folds up, and there are chairs underneath it in case he needs to meet with anybody inside his quarters. This is the enlisted berthing quarters on board Growler, so this is where most of the crew slept. And the bunks in here are stacked 4 high. So crew members here had very little space overhead and also little space to store their belongings. Most crew members on board Growler had their own bunk. They didn't have to share, but a few members of the crew had to do something called hot bunking or hot racking, where they shared a bunk with another person. So the bunk would be warm, or one person got out and the next person got into that bunk to sleep. I'm standing in one of Growler's torpedo rooms, which also doubled as sleeping quarters. Here there were 9 bunks in this space, and the crew members who slept here said that they really preferred being back at this end of the boat because it wasn't a passageway. People weren't walking through this area. Plus, they got the rhythmic sound of the submarine's propellers. To learn more, visit intrepidmuseum.org. Stay tuned for the next Intrepid Minute.